What's up guys, my name is Sideswipe and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to change your frames on free ride skates. We have got the NN frame and of course we've got the new wheels and we've got the old skates. So the first thing that we need to do before we do anything else, we are going to be removing the old wheels. And if you guys want to see a tutorial on how to remove your wheels, I've already done a video on that, so you can go and check that video out if you're unsure. And I'm literally just going to race through this and literally just start taking the wheels apart. So the first thing you want to do is literally just unscrew this nut, turn it to the left to loosen it, and obviously to the right to tighten it. And then we've got our bearing, and what you want to do is literally just want to get like the end of this Allen key right here and then just literally pop it out. This I find is the easiest way to take the bearings out, because you could be here for days otherwise trying to take it out with like other tools like screwdrivers and stuff. But yeah, there you go. So that is out, and now we've got the spacer. So now that we have removed the wheels from the frame, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at these two bolts right here, and then what you want to get is you want to get a 3/16 Imperial Allen key. We're going to be slotting it in and then obviously turn it to the left to loosen it as seen. Now obviously I am making this look very easy, and for you, you might come into some issues. Now you can just take it off with your hand like that. Make sure that the washer is on the nut like that. We're going to put that right there on the table. Do be careful not to round off the bolt, because that can happen, and it's happened to me personally. I've had to go to the shop literally for this video just to get some new bolts and to take the other ones off, and it was a complete pain. So all I am going to say is don't round off the bolt. And if you don't know what rounding off the bolt is, basically when you take the bolt apart here, so as you can see here, and then if you just keep twisting it, you end up like rounding off the bolt. So make sure you don't do that. And now we're just going to grab the other one, take the other one off. Now the frames, as you can see there, will fall, and we are just literally gonna take them apart like so. So we're just gonna rest it on the table, make sure that the washer is still on the nut. We're gonna put them there. Now that the frame has been taken off of the skate, we're going to put it to the side and we're going to grab the new frame, the NN frame. Now make sure that you have got the right frame and the correct frame for your skate. So if you've got a SEBA or a free ride skate, this is a universal frame, so this works with all SEBA free ride and most skates. But Power Slide, their frames only work with Power Slide skates. I'm not sure about rollerblade. I'm pretty sure these will work on rollerblade skates. I'm not too sure. They might just have their own brand. So right here we've got where the nuts should go in place. So you've got lots of options. So what we want to do is we want to line up. So we're going to put a screw in this hole right here, so the top hole, and we're going to put a screw in the middle hole right here. And the reason for that is so all your wheels will be able to move, and the screw isn't affecting the wheel at all. So we're going to start with the front wheel. The washer is on, and then we're going to get the 3/16 Imperial Allen key. We're going to put that in there, and then we're just going to twist it to the right to tighten it. And now you want to make sure that is in. So that is in place. We're going to get our second bolt, and then we're going to put it in the middle one right there. Now it is up to you where you want to put your screws. It's complete personal preference. Okay, so we are gonna whack that in there like so, and make sure those are in nice and tight. Okay, so now check the frames aren't moving, and if they are moving, then you haven't tightened them up enough. So now the new frame is on the skate. Now what we're going to do is we're going to be putting our new wheels and our new bearings on the skate, I guess, and it's very easy. So we're going to be taking the spacer from these wheels. Now if you do have new spacers, would recommend them, but you can just use your spacer from your previous wheel. That is if it's not damaged, of course. Now we're not going to use the bearings from our previous wheel because, well, quite frankly, they're quite knackered. Okay, so I've got my new bearings. Now I'm using Bones Reds bearings because I've always used Bones Reds bearings. Either IQ9s or Bones Red bearings that I'd say are the best. So just place it in like that. You can do it with your thumbs, but personally I prefer to do it with this tool here. If you have one of these tools, I'd highly recommend getting one. Okay, so you want to make sure your bearing is in with obviously it facing this way. You don't want to be putting them in backwards. I have seen people do that. And then what you want to do is you want to grab your spacer, and then you want to just put your spacer in, make sure it's lined up, make sure it's flat, like so. And then what you want to do is you want to grab your other bearing, and then literally just push it in like so until you hear the click, and make sure it's all in. And that is how to put your bearings on inside your wheel. And then what you want to do is you want to grab a part of the skate. So I'm going to grab this part. Grab your screws for your frames, just slide it in like so, make sure everything's centered. And then you want to grab a 4mm Allen key and just turn it in like that. So right to tighten it and then left to loosen it. Make sure that's tight. And there we go. And now we're going to be doing exactly the same for the rest of the skates. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. The wheels and the new frame are on the skate. Now, if you guys do want to see me test out this new frame and this new setup, this is going to be the first time for me ever using 4 110mm wheels for skating, and I can't wait to go and do it. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, and if the video's already out, then it will be after this video if you guys want to check it out and to see the difference between this setup and my original setup. If you did find this useful, of course, leave a like rating down below, and of course comment down below any thoughts that you might have on any questions. I will be sure to respond. My name is Sideswipe. I hope that you have enjoyed, and keep skating, guys, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
Coming from the underneath, with much mental grief, bring the relief. I'm wishing on the 4-leaf without a reef. Gun smoke keeps it sick, so duck quick, cause my click will stick it in ants at a picnic. Gager, the mental murder is my marks, form sparks, that light sparks up. When I cuff the mic and catch wreck, Rex caught, then I teleport into my mental fort.